Let me first tell you I'm a great believer in what Mark Twain had to say about sermons, which was each sermon should have a beginning and an end, and they should be as close together as possible. I believe in that. Tonight I take my sermon from, as Dave Balk has often done, from Abraham Twersky, who's written about 67 books. His latest is Twersky on Spirituality. He breaks it down very simply. He said the most spiritual thing people can do is say thank you. He says prayers are basically just thanking God for all the good things that have happened. He said you try to teach your kids to be spiritual. He says sometimes it's like pulling teeth to get a kid to say thank you, but eventually it happens. He even compares it to dogs. Dogs are very grateful. You give them a bone. They're happy with it. They can't say thank you, but it's a human ability to reach out to God and say thank you. We say thank you in our prayers. And when we thanking each other is bringing spirituality into our daily lives. Sometimes, though, when you do something nice for people and something good, they resent it because they don't like being obligated to you. Example will be in the book of Exodus, when Pharaoh, after Joseph, brought Egypt from the brink of starvation, made Egypt a prosperous country. What did Pharaoh do? He made slaves of the Jews. Those Jews are against us, when really Joseph had saved the reign of that Pharaoh. That's not a good way of saying thank you. But it's nice that every once in a while our enemies are crazy. Hitler, for instance. Suppose Hitler had said to Albert Einstein, thank you for bringing honor and glory to German science with the theory of relativity. Einstein had said, when theory of relativity came forward, he said, it's not proven yet. He said, if it turns out to be false, let's see, he was part French, part Swiss, part German. He said, the French will say I'm German, the Swiss will say I'm French, and the Germans will say I'm a Jew. So Hitler, instead of thanking him for the glory of German science, said, let's kill all the Jews, let's get them the hell out of here. Just imagine if Hitler said, thank you, Mr. Einstein. Germany would have had the bomb and won the war. We should be very grateful for that. And remember, when Pharaoh said, who is this God that I should obey him? When Joseph said, my God saved us. Saying thank you brings us much closer to God on every level, in our prayers, in our daily relationships with each other. And so I say to you, for listening to me and listening to my ramblings, thank you.
You're welcome.